Hello, everyone. A couple of months ago, a friend of mine asked me why I didn't change my social networks team into self-sufficiency, since I have a nice farm and everything. And I do follow several channels with that theme that they focus on that subject. But thing is, I don't see self-sufficiency the same way a lot of people in that community do. First of all, I don't believe in individual self-sufficiency. That's not how humans have worked anytime in our history. See, if you are individually, or if you want to be individually self-sufficient, you have to do everything. You need a considerable amount of land. You need to raise your own animals. You need to farm your own crops. You need to build your own everything. At least that's how most people frame it. And I don't believe in that. We've always been social animals. We've always lived in groups, probably initially family groups and then larger communities, as we do now, extra large communities. So the way I see it, communities can be self-sufficient, not families or individuals. That would be very hard. Imagine if you try to be individually self-sufficient or just with your family. Even if you have a large plot of land and you have to work at all, what happens if you injure yourself? If you break a leg and you cannot work the farm or the land or feed the animals? What happens if you have bad weather and your crops fail? Or there's disease that kills off most of your trees? If you're individually self-sufficient, that's a big blow. If you're in a community and your crop fails, your neighbors maybe won't fail, and they help you. And if when their crop fails, yours doesn't, and you help them. That's the way I see self-sufficiency. It's a community effort, not an individual prize. Have fun.